obviously there's been so much innovation, whether it's with cameras or computer VFX technology, AI. I'm curious if there's any specific technology or innovations that you've seen recently, or stuff that's coming down the pipe at the moment that you've got your eye on.
Everything is interesting, right? Like Midjourney, you already do concept design. Why not? Like ChatGPT, we've seen it already, like used here for different in different ways. We just came back from Nant Studios where we shot 3 days cars on the XR stage. We are training a brain of Cynthia. We talked about Cynthia last time, I believe. It's our TikTok influencer side project. We developed a brain that answers with a character, not just giving you information like Siri and Alexa. So we're constantly playing with any piece of technology that is out there. Sometimes it gets to our projects, sometimes it influences our thinking, sometimes it's something that we discard. But we're constantly interested in the different technologies that are out there and how to use them. Not only doing creative work, but doing the work in a creative way. That's a part of our DNA.
It's funny, like you play with something and you're like, I don't know. It's nice to get into that technology because it's interesting. And then the next project you have, it comes handy. It's like, wow, I can use that for that, and it's all of those things that are 1 year, it's like out there, like the Mandalorian or whatever, the LED XR stage, very quickly becomes something that everybody does all the time. It's like it used to be that you would see something that the big boys doing, whatever, will take 10 years until you actually see that stuff, that technology, like AI or whatever. It's been picking up in a month or two. We've been seeing things that we couldn't believe are done, and then the next month we actually playing with it, and maybe a week after we're getting into our projects. We want to make a storyboard. Why not have like AI just see different ideas? You want to explore designs. We've been using it, so it's amazing how quickly you got to pick up on those things because they become part of your day-to-day. And I think technology is, expanding our horizons and also helping us create things that have never been seen before, which is super difficult because like we're so saturated with visual content that we, technology is maybe the only way that really helps us. Either going forward, it ties in what we talked about. It's either going forward and trying to use technology to show things that you've never seen, or actually going backwards to something like the 90s, that kind of like smart, or 80s or 60s or whatever, that kind of like old horror, and expanding on it in a very subtle way that's invisible, with technology. I mean, that will allow us to do it in such a seamless way that you wouldn't notice it. You'll think that it's like a classic movie that was done all, effects, but it's actually the technology, the deep, knowledge of like the best tools that are out there that we know of, to create something that's so seamless.